So, there's this conspiracy theory going around that tech companies want to implant microchips in our brains to control us, track us, and turn us into obedient little robots. And I have some news for you. They don't need to. Because you already did it, voluntarily, with a smile on your face, and you paid $1,200 for the privilege. Welcome to the digital age, where the conspiracy is real, just not in the way you think. Here's the panic. Bill Gates wants to microchip us. Elon Musk's Neuralink is a plot to control humanity. The government is putting tracking devices in vaccines. And look, I get it. The idea of someone literally putting technology inside your brain sounds like dystopian nightmare fuel. Black Mirror, The Matrix, every sci-fi movie ever. But here's the hilarious part. While you're panicking about hypothetical brain chips, you're already being tracked, analyzed, and influenced right now. By the device in your pocket, the one you voluntarily carry 24/7, the one you check 96 times a day. In this video, we're breaking down why nobody needs to implant a chip in your brain, how you've already given tech companies more data than any brain chip could ever collect, the actual surveillance happening right now, spoiler, it's way less sexy than brain chips, and why this conspiracy theory is basically people worrying about a bank robbery while their wallet's already been stolen. Let's dive in, all right? The theory goes like this. Powerful tech elites, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, insert your favorite billionaire villain here, want to implant microchips into our brains. Why? To control our thoughts, track our movements, manipulate our behavior, and turn us into compliant slaves of the New World Order. Cue dramatic music. Some versions claim it's happening through vaccines. Others say it'll be disguised as medical technology or brain enhancement. Neuralink gets mentioned a lot because nothing says evil conspiracy like Elon Musk doing. Well, anything. And on the surface, it sounds scary, right? Brain chips, mind control, corporate overlords literally inside your head. Except there's one tiny problem with this theory. They already have everything a brain chip would give them. And they didn't need surgery. They didn't need to sneak anything into a vaccine. They didn't need some elaborate sci-fi scheme. You gave it to them, freely, enthusiastically, and you're still giving it to them right now as you watch this video on your phone. Let me explain. Here's what a brain chip conspiracy theorist thinks would happen if you got implanted. They'd know where you are. They'd know what you're thinking. They'd track your behavior. They'd influence your decisions. Cool, 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 cool. Now let me ask you something. Do you have a smartphone? Because if the answer is yes, congratulations. You're already doing all of that, just without the surgery. Location tracking. Your phone knows where you are. Every single second. GPS, Wi-Fi triangulation, cell towers. Your phone is pinging your location constantly. Google Maps literally has a timeline feature that shows everywhere you've been for years. You can see what time you arrived at Starbucks on a random Tuesday in 2019. No brain chip needed. You're carrying a tracking device voluntarily. What you're interested in every app you use, every website you visit, every video you watch. It's all recorded. YouTube knows you watched 47 cat videos last week. Instagram knows you lingered on that travel photo for 8 seconds. TikTok knows you rewatched that one video 3 times. Yeah, that one. Don't lie. Amazon knows you almost bought that thing but chickened out at checkout. Your digital footprint is a complete psychological profile. Your likes, dislikes, fears, desires, political leanings, relationship status, shopping habits, all tracked, all analyzed, all stored. No brain implant required. Behavior prediction. Here's the creepy part. These companies don't just know what you did, They can predict what you'll do next. Netflix knows what show you'll binge before you do. Spotify builds playlists based on moods you didn't even know you were in. Facebook shows you ads for things you thought about buying but never searched for. That's not mind reading, by the way. It's just really, really good data correlation. Your behavior is so predictable that algorithms can forecast your decisions better than you can, and you didn't need to get chipped for this. You just needed to click Accept Cookies. Let's get specific, because I don't think people realize the scale of surveillance happening right now. Every day you generate 2.5 quintillion bytes of data globally. That's 2.5 followed by 18 zeros. The average person creates about 1.7 megabytes of data per second. Your smartphone sends data to advertisers thousands of times per day. What companies know about you? Facebook has admitted to collecting 52,000 data points per user. That's not a typo. 52,000. They know your relationship status and when it'll probably end based on engagement patterns, your political beliefs, your health concerns. You Googled, "Why does my knee hurt at 2 a.m.? Your shopping habits, your sleep schedule based on when you're active, your real-time emotional state based on typing speed, word choice, emoji use. Google, even worse. They've got your search history, email content, location history, voice recordings, hi, Google Assistant, photos. Google Photos scans your images with AI. And Amazon? Oh boy. They know what you buy, what you almost buy, what you return, what you gift to people, what you put on wish lists. You are not a customer. You are the product. And the wildest part? You agreed to this. You clicked, "I accept," without reading the terms of service. None of us did. It was 47 pages long and written by lawyers. So, yeah. Brain chips? Cute idea. But unnecessary. Okay, fair point. You might be thinking, sure, they don't need brain chips, but this is still dystopian surveillance. Isn't that exactly what we should be worried about? Yes. Absolutely. Yes. But here's the difference. This is real. It's happening right now. And it's completely legal. The conspiracy theorists are running around screaming about Bill Gates putting microchips in vaccines, while completely ignoring the fact that they're already under surveillance. It's like being worried about someone breaking into your house while you've left the front door wide open with a sign that says, "Free stuff inside." The real issue. The problem isn't some secret brain chip implant program. The problem is that we've voluntarily built a surveillance infrastructure that would make Orwell weep. We did it because it's convenient. GPS navigation is awesome. It's entertaining. TikTok is addictive by design. It's social. Everyone's on Instagram. And most importantly, it doesn't feel like surveillance. It feels like modern life. Nobody's forcing you to use Instagram. But good luck maintaining a social life without it. Nobody's forcing you to use Google. But try finding literally anything on Bing. The surveillance is opt-in. Technically. But opting out means becoming a digital hermit. So what can you do? I'm not saying throw your phone in a river and move to a cabin in the woods. Though if you do, send pics. But maybe turn off location tracking when you don't need it. Use privacy-focused browsers, Firefox, Brave. Don't click Accept all cookies. Actually customize your settings. Use a VPN, read privacy policies. Okay, nobody's doing that, but at least skim them. Support legislation that regulates data collection. The point is, the conspiracy is real. It's just boring. It's not brain chips and New World Order villains. It's terms of service agreements and targeted ads. So, if the real surveillance is out in the open, why do people obsess over imaginary brain chips? 1. Brain chips sound scarier. Tech companies are using cookies to track your browsing habits. Boring. Bill Gates wants to implant a microchip in your brain. Terrifying! Our brains love a good villain. Nuanced discussions about data privacy, snooze, secret brain implants. Now we're talking. 2. It's easier to fight imaginary threats. You can refuse a brain chip. You can protest. You can say no. But opting out of digital surveillance? That's hard. It requires actual lifestyle changes. It's inconvenient. So people focus on the imaginary threat because it makes them feel like they're fighting back, while they scroll Facebook for 3 hours. 3. Misunderstanding how technology works. Most people don't understand how data collection works. Cookies, algorithms, metadata. It's invisible, abstract. But a physical chip? That's concrete. You can picture it. You can fear it. So the brain chip theory feels more real than the actual surveillance happening through software. 4. Distrust of authority, which is fair. Look, I'm not saying you should trust tech companies. You shouldn't. They've proven time and time again that they'll prioritize profit over privacy. But the conspiracy theories distract from actual accountability. Instead of demanding regulation, transparency, and data rights, people are arguing about whether vaccines contain 5G microchips, which is exactly what tech companies want. Keep fighting imaginary battles while they quietly build data empires. Let's wrap this up. Do tech companies want to control and influence you? Yes. Are they doing it with brain chips? No, they don't need to, because you've already given them everything they'd need. Your location, tracked 24/7 via smartphone. Your interests, logged through every click, like, and view your behavior patterns. Predicted by algorithms, your social connections, mapped through social media, your purchasing habits, recorded by e-commerce platforms, your thoughts and opinions, shared voluntarily in posts, comments, searches. No surgery required. The conspiracy theorists are right about one thing. We are being surveilled and manipulated. They're just wrong about how. It's not some shadowy brain chip plot. It's the phone in your hand, the apps you love, the free services you use every day. You're not the customer. You're the product. And the wildest part? We did this to ourselves. Willingly. Happily. Because the technology is useful and addictive and designed to be exactly that. So no, you don't need to worry about forced brain implants. You should worry about the surveillance state you've already opted into. And there you have it. The brain chip conspiracy. Solved. Spoiler. You already chipped yourself. You just did it with a smartphone instead of surgery. If you enjoyed this reality check, smash that like button, subscribe for more conspiracy busting, and drop a comment telling me what dystopian tech panic I should debunk next. AI is going to enslave humanity, chemtrails, birds aren't real? I'm ready. Until next time, maybe put your phone down for a bit, just a thought. See you in the algorithm.